YouTube family, this is Grown B, and someone was asking me in my comment section how to vanish the Galactic donut, and I do want to say your best option is actually just to side dash it. As soon as you see the cutscene pop up, just spam your side dash and you'll be able to get out of the way. I only vanish these if I'm doing some out of the lab training or if I'm just trying to flex on my opponent, but if you don't decide to dash and you try to block it, you will get hit. Alright, so let's get set up. We're going to go into our training mode, we're going to give him max key, and we're going to set him to beam blast strategy. The Galactic Donut is still a projectile. It doesn't instantly appear at your location. It does have to travel from him to you, except I've slowed this down multiple times for you guys, and that last one was the 10% speed. Some of you may just want to train your reaction to that, which me personally, I just don't think that that is the move for me. Me personally, I just try to feel it. Like, I know that as soon as I get out of this cutscene, and as soon as he's done saying weaklings will always be weak, there's a short moment, and then I get my chance to teleport it. For those of you who don't know though, in-game dialogue isn't just for immersion. It also helps you as a battle mechanic. For example, Boo-Tanks, when he does his special beam cannon, he goes, and then says special beam cannon. I know that if he's already saying special beam cannon, I'm already hit. So my window is right after he goes, boom, right? It's circle, circle, circle. Which, by the way, I record my voiceovers with my computer sound muted, so I just played it back, and that sound being almost perfectly in sync just kind of goes to show how well you can use the sound to really get your rhythm and timing together. And you can practice this like I was doing in the last couple of clips by positioning yourself where your enemy is in your blind spot and then just trying to teleport or vanish based off of audio. And then your last step to any type of training like this is to go over to your strategy, put it on like defensive blast or whatever you're doing, and then try to do all of these things within the flow of trying to get your offense off. So not just sitting there waiting for him to do a special beam cannon or waiting for him to do the Galactic Donut, but now actually try to go in and do your normal combos and do your normal setups and maybe switch the difficulty to super or maybe switch it to whatever's in between super and easy, I can't remember. But just make sure you get within the flow of how you would actually be playing. I really don't know why I said this was the final step, because it's not the final step. The final step is to take this training out of the lab and into the battlefield. So maybe you're playing against friends, and that's fine. Maybe you're playing some casual matches online. Or maybe you're even going into ranked and saying this may be my best environment to simply get better. And it may come at the sacrifice of getting hit with a couple of supers or a couple of ultimate attacks. Or it may give you a loss that you might not have otherwise had, and now you have to reposition yourself to climb your rank again. And I'm not saying you always have to sacrifice your rank or your record to train, but this really is the best environment to train. And if you're serious about getting better, right, in the long term, this is one of the best ways to do it. So here we are at the end of the video. If you like the video, like it. If you think someone else might like it, share it. And if you want to see more, I really hope that you will subscribe.